Hey, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who do not know your birth times, I wanted to walk you through how you can get that information. So, oftentimes when I talk to people about astrology, they mention that they don't know what time they were born. And your birth time is a really essential data point that astrologers need to give you an accurate reading and to give you an accurate birth chart. So, I've heard many reasons why someone may not know their birth time. Maybe they lost their birth certificate. Maybe they do have their birth certificate, but it doesn't have the time listed. And if it doesn't have the time listed, maybe their mom or dad doesn't remember what time they were born. Or, maybe the parents aren't around for the person to ask what time they were born. And then I've even heard that sometimes the parents don't want the person to know what time they were born. So, whatever reason it may be, you can get the information on your own. So, to get your birth time, you'll need to order a copy of your birth chart. So today I'll only focus on those who are U.S. citizens and born in the United States. So here I am on a website. It is www.usa.gov/birth-certificate. So when you go to this website, you'll see a link here. It says contact your birth state or territory's vital records office. So you want to click on that, and it will take you to a page where there's a list of all of the states in the US. And so whatever state you were born in, you would find the state you were born in, okay? So let's say you were born in Rhode Island. You click on Rhode Island, and it will take you to a general page on the same website that just gives you general information about that, or about ordering that birth certificate. So it'll tell you how much it costs. It'll tell you the address of that state's vital records and some other general information. So if you scroll down a little bit, it should give you an additional link where you can go to the state's local government website. So this is Rhode Island's Department of Health website. To be specific, I guess it's not its actual local government website. So at the top here, you'll see birth, death, and marriage records. So you would click on that, and it looks like there's a couple of options that you have. It looks like you can get your birth certificate, or at least order it if you go to a city or town hall. So you can do it in person if you wanted. Or looks like you can also go order your birth certificate online at this website. Easily obtain your vital records from Rhode Island Department of Health. You'd click on that, and then you'd click on the birth certificates, and get started with that ordering process. I've also seen some states that give you an option to print a form out, and you would fill out the form and mail it into the vital records address for that state. So you have a couple of different options, but I'm not gonna go through this form, but I do want to note that when you're filling out this form, whether it's online, whether you're doing it in person, or whether you're filling out a form and mailing it in, make sure you look for the option to include your birth time on the birth certificate. I know for some states that you have to specifically check a box to say that you want the birth time on the birth certificate, because not all states automatically include the birth time on the birth certificate. So make sure that you look for that box somewhere on the form. And if you don't see that box on the form, make sure you call the Vital Records office and verify if that birth time is going to be on the birth certificate, so that you don't spend your money getting this form and you get the form, you get the birth certificate in the mail and it doesn't have the birth time. So be on the lookout for that box on the forms. So hopefully this has helped you on your way to finding your birth time. And I'll talk to you soon.